What's up? I'm back. Day 2 of the Combine. I didn't mention yesterday or the first day that I'm actually doing this Combine for free, this 150K Combine. What happened was on Wednesday last week, there was the all-day TopstepTrader Expo where they had, I think it was like 5 presenters, 5 vendors talk about their products, the different systems, strategies, indicators, sets, whatnot that were partnered up with TopstepTrader. And after the event, the following day, there was an email sent out with a coupon code for a free month of a combine. Um, so I opted to do the 150K. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have forked it out of my own pocket. I don't know if I would have went straight for the 150K. But it's working out so far. I'm anticipating not having to go further than a month, so I'm crossing my fingers that everything works out. So it's day 2 of the combine, um, and still looking good, guys. Still looking good. One of the things I noticed before I started the combine was one of their guidelines, TopstepTrader's guidelines, is that you adhere to their scaling plan. I was under the impression that you had to follow the scaling plan throughout the entire combine. Let me show you what the scaling plan is. So under their FAQ section, it goes over their scaling plan, and for the particular combine that I'm doing, it says that until you make it to 1500, you'll be trading just 3 lots, and then from there on you'll increase your lot size. So that's what I was doing on the first day. I didn't trade more than 3 lots or have 3 lots open per trade. And then today as well, I did the same thing. But I was wondering if I had to be notified whether or not I could increase my lot size. So I sent support an email asking just that, and their response was this. It said, in the trading combine, it is not necessary to scale. You can trade your max lot size at any time you choose. Scaling applies only to FTP and funded accounts, so only to the second phase, which is the funded trader preparation, and then the funded accounts do you have to adhere to their scaling plan. So if that's the case, I should be able to make, I mean, if I keep going at this rate, I should be able to make my profit target in the next week or so easily. If I just stick to my rules, stick to the parameters of my system and strategy that I'm using, it should be alright. I expect some losses, but I think that I'm being disciplined enough to succeed here. So yeah, let me show you the dashboard, the TopstepTrader dashboard, where you can go over my statistics here. So today, the 30th, the second day, see, days complete 2, winning day percentage is 100%. So I've been profitable for both of the days that I've been trading on the combine. Net P&L is 859. P&L high is 859. P&L low. So I guess that's my max. That was my drawdown for the day. It was negative 183. Total contracts 30. Total fees and commissions 55.20. This says total trades is 5. I only remember taking 3 trades, so I'm gonna have to call support and find out exactly. I do remember taking 2 trades, but exiting right away because I wasn't under the right account selection on NinjaTrader. I forgot to change it from Sim to the account that TopstepTrader gave me. So as soon as I entered those, I got right out. So maybe it counted those, but I don't see how that could have happened if I wasn't on the account that TopstepTrader gave me. Moving on, the average winning trade was 423 and the average losing trade was 206. So looking at that, like I was saying for the previous video, this is very encouraging. Just lets me know that the risk management is there. If my average losing trade is 206 and my average winning trade is twice that, then things are looking good. and then the average win-loss duration. So 7 minutes in a win, or is that 7 seconds in a win? I'm not sure. I'm be on the conservative side. Say that's 7 minutes for the trade duration of those wins. So I remember the first two trades. The first trade I entered was a loss. It was a small loss. I think it was under $100. I realized that the volume wasn't there and it wasn't going in the direction I anticipated. So I cut my loss right then and there within like 3 ticks. The second trade I entered was a small winner. For the exact same reason, the volume wasn't there, and I didn't expect it to. I didn't feel like watching it linger in that price zone. So I closed it out with me. I think it was like three or four ticks probably. And then my last trade, which ended up riding for about 60 ticks. Let me show you the chart here. It was this position here. So I was following the trend, or I was following the price action, and I watched it break through this support level here, and then come back up to test it. I knew that after it came back to test it, once I had confirmation that it was headed back down, that's when I was going to enter. So after it tested it right here at the support level, I waited for some confirmation that it was going to continue going down, and I entered right about here. There was probably some slippage. I probably entered right here and then waited to, and then it got to about right here before I actually entered into the trade, and I just trailed this down. I was managing my stop, bringing it down incrementally, staying probably about 5 to 7 ticks behind the market price. And I followed it all the way down to about here. Once I saw this doji or the double tail, I exited right away. As you can see, it took me out as it was about to pull back. I don't know. I personally keep my stops pretty tight, so I don't know that I would have followed it back down to this level. I think I'm just gonna stay safe, and whenever I see the double tail and the change in direction, I'm gonna go ahead and exit the trade. I think if I stick to that strategy for this particular system, I think I'll be safer and profit over the long run. So that's the trade that took me up to 859 for the day. So it's day 2, another profitable day. At this rate, especially now that I know I can go ahead and increase my lot size to the maximum. I don't know that I'm going to go to the maximum. I'll probably go to 8 lots, 8 contracts. The maximum for this account, the 150K, is 15 lots, 15 contracts. I'm not afraid of seeing the money fluctuate. I think I've been trading long enough to so that doesn't affect me emotionally. I just want to be a little bit on the safe side as far as the amount of contracts I enter in. So yeah, and besides, my profit target is 9,000. I'm not trying to shoot for the stars just yet. I'm gonna get there slowly. So if I stick to between 5 and 7 contracts, I should be able to reach my profit target within the next week easily. I don't see why not. Crude and the Nasdaq are proving to move just like I expect. I mean, I've been watching these two instruments for a while now, and they're moving just like I expect them to. So, and that's the main reason why I've been sticking to just these two instruments, is because I want to get to know them intimately. I want to know how they move during the time frames that I like to trade, and I think that'll help me in the long run as well. Is if I get to know these instruments intimately, I know when it's not moving in my favor and when it's about to shoot against me. So So yeah, that's my reason for sticking to those two instruments. So I'm gonna I know I said I was gonna record my trading sessions live. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm not quite ready to multitask like that. I think at least for this portion of the combine, I'm gonna record my videos after the fact. But I think as long as I mean my systems and the strategy that I'm using in the combine, my approach is really simple, guys. I'm using basic support and resistance levels. These tom bars from pivotscalper.com. These are 5 range tick bars. Hybrid Heikin-Nashi style, which makes it really easy to spot uh, to to spot when it respects these support and resistance lines, and when it breaks through, and when it's consolidating, when it's accumulating. These bars make it really easy to recognize. So I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm scalping for the most part, guys. I'm trying to extract between 10 and 20 ticks. If it keeps going, I'm gonna trail my stops real tight and follow it. But essentially, what I'm doing is I'm scalping, and it's working out so far. It's been working, quite honestly. I've been demo trading for a while now, but now that Top Step Trader offered the free month, I decided to take the jump and try to pass the combine. And it's working out. But I still have that 1 month free coupon for Top Step Traders free month that they gave out after the webinar. So I can give it to you guys if you guys want. Hit me up on the comments, and I'll send it to you via private message, because quite honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for it or whatever, but I'll do it. It's worth a shot. I'll send it to you if you want it. Try it out, see if it works. But that's it for the video. Day 2 profitable. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace out.